Hello everyone, it's Marissa, aka Trop Gothical. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a little chatty kind of get ready with me, talking about some recent makeup finds. So yeah, if you want to see how to get this look, then keep watching. Start with eyebrows. I am already primed my eyelids with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, the original one. Filling in my brows, this is the Precisely My Brow pencil from Benefit Cosmetics. I received this through Influenster, which is an online community in which you can review things, and also you can get boxes to test out, and of course you have to disclose that you receive things complimentary. So this I did receive for testing purposes. Now, I don't have terrible brows, but this is a dual-ended, it's got a spoolie on one side, and then the like brow pencil on the other. So I just like to brush up hairs. Like, you can see that there are a few like balder spots. This is nice to fill in with, I don't know, it's just, it kind of gives you that nice, natural kind of look. And like ka-brow, I find is easier, but I've really been enjoying this. And then you can move the product through the brows using the spoolie. I like that you can get very detailed. I've been using this by itself, but I think I'm going to use the ka-brow, you know, mostly through the body of the brow, and then use this, the Precisely My Brow, to kind of just like fill in the middle to get that nice taper almost. And voila! We have brows. I go in with the e.l.f. Clear Brow Gel. I bought this at the e.l.f. store. You can probably get it at Target. And then I just go in. I like how small the spoolie is on this. Forgive me, it's brown now because clear gel never stays clear for long, right? I've had other brow gels where it's literally like a mascara wand, and then I feel like you get the product all over your face. I'm kind of feeling like an autumnal kind of look. Because it's August and autumn's around the corner. So I'm going in with the Too Faced chocolate bar. This is the original one. I'm starting off with just the base color, which is white chocolate. And this is like almost my everyday go-to kind of color. So we did the base. I'm going to go in with, this is the e.l.f. Contour Eye Brush. It's just kind of like a domed little brush. And I'm going to go in with this milk chocolate shade up here a little bit, and then a little bit of this salted caramel as my transition shade. Not too bad. I kind of like the little like subtle terracotta thing we've got going on. I'm going to go in with this semi-sweet dark brown and just put that really into the crease to darken it up. And slightly on the outer V of the eye, just right there. This is really bringing me back to a lot of looks I did in college when I owned like 4 makeup brushes and just everything was like transition, dark in the crease, and then like gold or the peach, like either one of these shimmer shadows. Like that's what it was. Just gonna do a little bit on the inner right here, just so we can have like maybe a halo kind of going on. I have been practicing using concealer like my cut creases and stuff, and I'm not there. I'm not sure if I'm there yet. And I really just want to blend out this crease color a little bit just so it doesn't look super harsh. I heard Rachel Loves mention in a video that she feels like everyone has that patch in their eye that they can't blend, and like, I'm so glad someone else said it so I know I'm not alone in this world. I can never blend in here. I don't know if it's just that like dry patch of skin or what have you. It just never fully blends. We are going to cut the crease. This is my first time doing this on camera, so it makes me like extra nervous. I'm going to use the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in Fair 5. And this Wet n Wild, this isn't a concealer brush because I have one of those and it's much larger. But this is a miniature, it's an eyeshadow brush, and I think it's perfect for this. It's just like small and dense enough. So what I like to do, I guess sometimes, is I just like to take a little bit of concealer and put it on the back of my hand. So I want to work a little bit quickly. So I'm just going to take this and carve out this part of my eye. I can never get the inner corner just right, so if anyone has any tips on that, please share. I think I'm going to take it to there. Is that a half cut crease? Is this what that's called? I don't know. I try to pat it on initially and then make that shape-ish. I don't know. I'm still learning. We're still practicing. I don't think I've perfected the way I like to do it yet. I feel like I definitely put a little more on this eye. I feel like the second one I can never get like as clean in the lid. That's okay. I like to go back and blend out the edge anyway. See, like there's a little couple, I guess from like dragging it. You can always go back and clean it up, right? So I'm going to go in with the ColourPop Make Up Your Mind palette. I think this is available for purchase now. Oh, we are still very zoomed into my face. Oh my god. I just love all of these colors so much, and I know I'm definitely more of a gold kind of gal than silver, but like this silver's amazing. So I definitely want to use the green today. This is, I believe this is a Sonia Kashuk brush from like a million years ago. So I'm going to go in with that shade. I believe it's called BRB. It's so hard when the names are on the back, but I'm going to go in with BRB and put it over that concealer we just laid down. This might be better if you use a finger, question mark. Oh no, we're getting there. I find with like these pressed ColourPop shadows though, it definitely is easier with a finger. We'll try that on the other eye. What if we tried foiling this? I'm just going to take some of the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. This is my favorite thing to foil with. Oh yes, there we go. Oh wow. Look at that. Oh, Mermaid. Which I also own the Semi Precious palette, which I think you can still get online, but I bought it at Sephora during the holidays because ColourPop had that limited run with Sephora, and I was like, I need to buy it in store because you talk with your money as a consumer in this world. And I was like, I'm telling Sephora that I want ColourPop all the time. So that's what I did. And they don't carry ColourPop all the time, so like clearly not enough people have the same idea as me. Okay, I'm just going to mist and we shall set. Pwom, pwom, pwom. Beautiful. Love it. Like, for some reason, this yellow shade, Forever Young, is like really speaking to me, and I think I want to do it. There's no mirror. I'm going to go back in really quickly with the browns I used. Like the dark brown from the Chocolate Bar palette, just to kind of soften the edge right here. Just kind of cover up that little bit of rogue concealer we had over here. This is an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. These are the $1 super duper cheap ones. You can get them at Target or the e.l.f. store. I'm going to take some of that yellow on this brush and just start at the inner corner. Actually, I'm just going to line the whole lower lash line with this yellow. Because why not? It's my face, makeup's fun, I can do what I want. And then in like the outer corner, I just want to take a little bit of that orange color and marry the two. Lovely. I'm digging how this is coming out so far. NYX retractable eyeliner in black. Got it the other day when I did my little embarrassingly large Ulta haul. I'm lining my upper waterline and then my lower. I think I got it. Okay, and then what do we even need? What does this look even need? I'm actually really ecstatic about how this came out. Ha! Okay, I am going to do some winged eyeliner because what else is new? The Maybelline Master Precise by Eye Studio, whatever. This is the original one in black. I know they just came out with a waterproof one, but this is my holy grail. Look at that felt tip. I've probably gone through probably like 8 to 10 of these in my life. That's a little far, but I'm gonna trust at this point in your life that you know how to do winged eyeliner, and if you don't, watch literally anyone else's video because I know I don't do it correctly. My only qualm with this eyeliner is I find it very difficult to get it right in the corner of the eye. Like sometimes I'll be about to leave the house and there's just like this little tiny section right at the end of my lash line that I literally somehow cannot get product onto, but overall I think this is a great liner. So I'm going to shut my mouth, concentrate, and I'll be back in a second. Winged eyeliner is done. Mascara. This is the NYX Stacked Lashes Mascara. I haven't seen this in a while. I can't not curl my eyelashes. It's just part of my life now. Yeah, it has an interesting brush. It's only on like the top half, and then they have very short bristles to get really close to the root. And then I'm just going to quickly do my lower lash line with the, this is very black. I think I picked this up at TJ Maxx because I was just like, whatever, it's like $2 or $3. For foundation, we are using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This is in the shade 102 Fair Porcelain. This is the lightest shade they have. Shocking. I'm going in with my Real Technique sponge, which has already been dampened. This is for normal to oily skin, which I have combination skin, so I'm just trying to try out a bunch of different foundations. I liked the Revlon Color Stay. This is for combination, and I'm almost out of it. But I noticed like some days it looks really good and other days it doesn't. I would like to find my holy grail kind of drugstore foundation. Like, I'm sure there's like a higher end one, but like, your girl's balling on a budget always. I'm definitely turning into a ghost on camera right now. Maybe there's like flashback in this or something, I don't know. I did get a little color yesterday. I was up in Connecticut and we went on a trolley ride and spent some time in the sun, so honestly, I think that might be it. Forget. Oh, right, when I was at Ulta. The other day, I just stopped into Ulta because I wanted to try the Pacifica Coconut Probiotic Moisturizer. I've been using it for a few days yet. I'm not sure how I feel. Why do I feel like I look like a panda now? It is matte and poreless, although sometimes I do think I can see my pores. I'm going to take my Crown brush. This is a contour brush that I got in a subscription box. This is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. We're 1000% going in with this lightest shade. I'm just taking that lightest subconscious play, or no, subconscious, and just doing a little bit of light contour. Again, not one of my strong suits, but practice makes perfect. I'm also just going to take some along my jawline to make it look like I have the jaw of Nicole Concilio, because dream. And some over here on the forehead, because I think that's what you're supposed to do. Never got a clear answer on that one. I have bangs anyway, so you don't really see this. I kind of just like having the extra powder in case I get sweaty. I don't know if that is actually effective, but it makes me feel better. So extra 50% off clearance. Your girl got a little crazy. Picked up a bunch of NYX like soft matte lip creams. I do have part of the bag here. They were having some great sales, like Real Technique sponges were buy one get one free, so I gave one to my mom. These are the two nail polish colors I got. It's OPI and CIA color is awesome, which is like this dark and teal, which is the kind of color I like to wear on my toes and in the autumn. Actually, this matches my eye look today. Would you look at that? And I got this Vinyl Luxe Weekly Polish in the shade Lavender Lace. It kind of has that like beautiful, like icy kind of, it really reminds me of the 90s. Like, I don't know why this made me think of like Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century. So I got these two. They ended up being $2.50 each. And then I got soft matte lip creams in the shade Cape Town. And this is just a nude. These are the ones I like to wear for work. I haven't opened these yet because I'm kind of saving them until the ones I have are dried out or gone. And this I just had to have because it's the shade San Diego, and that's where I'm going on vacation Labor Day weekend. So I thought, how appropriate to wear the soft matte lip cream San Diego, San Diego. This Maybelline Lasting Drama waterproof eye pencil in its like amethyst, polished amethyst. I thought this would be really good for along the waterline. It's not, so maybe I'll try it like underneath or something. But this ended up being like $2. Like, I got this Birds of Paradise lip gloss from Wet n Wild. I think it ended up being like $1.50, like, which I really wanted this whole collection because I feel like this fits my aesthetic more than that gothographic one. Like, Birds of Paradise was everything I'm about, except for a lip gloss, even though this makes my lips look amazing. The Pacifica, which I ended up getting a bunch of stuff from them, trying as many things as I can, and this is the Rainbow Crystals Liquid Mineral Strobe in Unicorn, and this ended up coming out to like $6.50 or something. Really, the packaging reminds me of the beginning of Disney's Hercules, when Pain and Panic are trying to kill baby Hercules and they have him drinking out of that bottle. Just so messed up. But I don't use that many liquid highlighters, and this just looks so pretty. And I mean, like, come on. Like, that, it's gorgeous. And it smells like coconuts. Actually, this must have alcohol in it. Yeah. It does have alcohol in it, because I was going to say, this smells like coconut rum, of all things. It looks very white. I'm just kind of going to put it on the back of my hand again and dab it from there, because I feel like it looks a lot more pink on my hand slash skin. So I'm just going to dab it. It's like subtle and iridescent. I like that it's really buildable, that it's not like pow off the bat, like crazy glow. I kind of do like that you have to build it up, because then I feel like when you use shades like this, it can be like crazy looking very quickly. And I'm just going to do a little bit along the brow bone. I'm just going to use up what's on the back of my hand and really build it up. Okay. So it looks kind of like pinky white in the tube, but I actually think it comes up a little more, like on the back of my hand it looks very pink. And on the face, yeah, I guess it's a little more on the pink side. But I do like a pink highlight. Not gonna lie. I am going to set my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Shake it up. And then lastly, a lip color, which like didn't even really think of until this moment right now. Okay, we are going to use the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. I love these. In the shade Stockholm. I feel like this is such a good like pinky nude color on me. And there we have it. I think this foundation pulls a little dry on me, to be honest. I also forgot to get the inside of my nose. Yeah. I think I might keep in this clip too. YOLO. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you really liked it, hit the subscribe. Yeah. I would say turn on that notification bell, but you'll probably never hear it ring. I hope you enjoyed this look. If you enjoy try to get ready with me type tutorial-esque of videos, then just leave me a comment down below. I know I didn't do Ipsy reviews. I filmed them and I just never uploaded them because I hated the way they turned out, and I should probably stop being so hard on myself and just upload stuff. But here we are. And let's not leave it on a sad note. I have some fun stuff planned, hopefully, so stay tuned and you'll see them. I don't know, whatever. Hit subscribe if you want, if you don't, whatever, it's fine. No skin off my back, but there's good stuff coming, so you don't want to miss it. I feel like I'm really waffling here, so I'm just gonna go.